Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt the ache in your joints, the stiffness creeping in, almost like your body is telling you it's slowing down? Maybe you've noticed that getting up from a chair or climbing the stairs has become more of a challenge. You're not alone. Joint pain and stiffness become more common as we age, and for many people over 70, these issues can start to feel like an inevitable part of life. But here's the good news: it doesn't have to be that way. There are simple, effective ways to manage and even reverse joint pain, helping you regain your mobility and energy. And in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 exercises that can help you do just that. You don't need to be a fitness expert or spend hours at the gym. These exercises are gentle, easy to follow, and they can make a world of difference. Joint pain can affect everything you do, from walking around the house to enjoying your favorite hobbies. It might feel like there's no way out, but trust me, there's a lot you can do right from the comfort of your home. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 simple exercises that can help you ease that pain, improve your flexibility, and get you moving again. Ready to feel better and take control of your health? Let's dive in. First, let's talk about something that might seem like an obvious choice but is incredibly effective: gentle stretching. Stretching is one of the best ways to loosen up tight muscles and joints, especially in the morning when you feel the stiffness most. But it's not just about touching your toes, it's about moving your body in a way that increases flexibility and range of motion. One of the simplest and most effective stretches for your joints is the neck and shoulder stretch. Here's how you can do it. Sit up straight in a comfortable chair and gently tilt your head towards your right shoulder, trying to bring your ear close. Hold it for about 15 seconds, then slowly bring your head back to the center and do the same on the left side. This stretches the muscles in your neck, helping to release tension that can lead to stiffness in your shoulders and upper back. It's a great way to start your day and wake up your body. Next, we have a great stretch for your lower back and hips. Many people over 70 experience discomfort in their lower back due to inactivity or even just the natural aging process. This stretch can be a game changer. Here's a simple way to do it. Sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly rotate your upper body to the right, using your hands to gently press against the outside of your thigh. You should feel a stretch in your lower back and hips. Hold for about 15 seconds, then repeat on the other side. This exercise can help improve flexibility in your lower back and prevent that stiffness that makes everyday movements feel so much harder. Stretching isn't just about increasing flexibility, it also helps with circulation. When you stretch, blood flow increases to the muscles and joints, which can reduce inflammation and improve overall joint health. This is especially important as we age because our bodies don't circulate blood as efficiently as they used to. But stretching regularly can help keep everything moving smoothly and reduce pain in the process. Now that we've touched on stretching, let's move on to another powerful exercise: strengthening your muscles. It might sound counterintuitive, but building strength in the muscles around your joints is one of the best ways to protect your joints and relieve pain. By strengthening the muscles in your legs, arms, and core, you provide better support for your joints, which can reduce the strain and discomfort you feel. A fantastic exercise to start with is the chair squat. This exercise strengthens your legs, particularly your thighs, while also helping improve balance. To do a chair squat, stand up in front of a sturdy chair with your feet about shoulder width apart. Slowly bend your knees and lower your body toward the chair, keeping your back straight. Try to go as low as you comfortably can, then press through your heels to stand back up. Repeat this motion 10 to 12 times. This will help you regain strength in your legs, making it easier to stand, walk, and move without pain. When you strengthen your muscles, you're essentially giving your joints more stability. This means that your body doesn't have to rely as much on the joint itself to bear the load, reducing the risk of further injury or discomfort. And when your muscles are stronger, you can move more easily, without that nagging pain holding you back. So, we've covered stretching and strengthening, but we're just getting started. There's so much more we can do to reverse joint pain and get you feeling great again. But before we move on to the next exercise, remember this: it's not about pushing yourself too hard or expecting instant results. The key is consistency. Just like any other habit, The more regularly you incorporate these exercises into your routine, the better your body will respond. Now that we've covered stretching and strengthening, let's move on to the next step. As we continue, let's dive into the next set of exercises that can truly help with joint pain and stiffness. We've already discussed stretching and strengthening, which are great foundational steps, but there are a couple more important exercises that can make a significant difference in how you move and feel on a daily basis. The next exercise I want to talk about is low-impact cardio. Now, I know that might sound like something only younger folks do, but hear me out. Low-impact exercises, like walking, cycling, or swimming, are incredibly effective for relieving joint pain without causing additional strain. And don't worry, you don't have to run a marathon or bike for hours. A simple, gentle walk around the block or cycling on a stationary bike can make a big difference. Low-impact cardio works wonders for improving circulation and increasing the range of motion in your joints. The movement helps lubricate the joints, which can reduce stiffness and pain. And the best part? It's easy to do and doesn't require a lot of time or fancy equipment. For example, if you're not sure where to start, just try walking for 10 to 15 minutes every day. As you feel more comfortable, you can gradually increase your time or pace. If walking outside feels too much for you, try walking in place inside your home or on a treadmill. The key here is consistency. Even if you start with just a few minutes a day, your joints will begin to feel the benefits. With regular low-impact cardio, you'll notice that your flexibility improves and your body feels more energized, making those everyday activities like going to the store or walking upstairs feel much easier. Another exercise that complements this is water aerobics or simply spending time in a pool. Water exercises are great for relieving joint pain because the buoyancy of the water supports your body, reducing the impact on your joints. When you do movements in water, the resistance helps build strength without putting excess strain on your body. Swimming or even just walking in a pool is incredibly effective at improving flexibility and strength without aggravating joint pain. It's a fantastic way to get your body moving again while minimizing discomfort. As we're focusing on low-impact movements, it's important to talk about the next exercise, joint rotation exercises. These exercises are designed to keep your joints lubricated and moving smoothly. Joint rotations are especially beneficial for those dealing with stiffness, particularly in the hips, knees, and shoulders. A simple exercise for this is the ankle rotation. While sitting comfortably in a chair, lift one foot off the ground and rotate your ankle in a circular motion, clockwise and then counterclockwise. Do this for 10 to 15 rotations in each direction and then switch to the other foot. This simple movement is a fantastic way to improve circulation in your ankles and feet, and it can also help reduce the tightness that builds up in those joints. You might be surprised at how much better your ankles and knees feel just from this one small movement. And it's so easy to do that you can even do it while watching TV or sitting at your desk. Another great joint rotation exercise is for the shoulders. Shoulder stiffness can make it hard to lift things, put on clothes, or even sleep comfortably. A simple shoulder rotation is a great way to relieve tension. Sit up straight and slowly roll your shoulders in a circular motion, forward and backward. Start small and gradually increase the range of motion as you feel more comfortable. These small movements can prevent your shoulders from becoming locked up, and they'll help maintain the mobility in those important joints. It's easy to forget just how much we rely on our joints in everyday life, but they truly are the foundation of our movement. That's why it's so crucial to keep them healthy with exercises like joint rotations. These exercises won't just reduce pain, but they will help you maintain your independence by giving you the ability to move freely. So far, we've talked about stretching, strengthening, low-impact cardio, and joint rotations. These exercises will have a tremendous impact on your joint health, but there's one more thing that can help keep you pain-free and moving with ease: balance exercises. You may not think of balance exercises as something that directly impacts joint pain, but they are incredibly important. As we age, balance can start to decline, which can lead to falls and injuries, especially for those with joint pain. However, balance exercises don't just prevent falls, they also help strengthen the muscles around your joints, which provides additional support and stability. One of the best and simplest balance exercises you can do is the single leg stand. Start by standing next to a sturdy chair or counter, and then lift one foot off the ground. Try to balance on your standing leg for 10 to 15 seconds, and then switch legs. This exercise challenges your balance and strengthens the muscles in your legs and core, which are essential for joint stability. Another excellent balance exercise is to practice heel-to-toe walking. Take a step forward and place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, almost like walking a straight line. This exercise helps improve your balance, coordination, and posture, all of which are essential for maintaining joint health. By adding balance exercises into your routine, you not only reduce your risk of falls but also help your joints stay supported and move more freely. As a result, these exercises complement all the other movements we've discussed so far, helping to improve your overall strength, stability, and mobility. Now that we've covered some great exercises to help with joint pain, you might be thinking about how to incorporate them into your daily routine. But remember, it's not just about doing the exercises, it's about consistency and taking small steps toward improvement every day. By making these exercises part of your lifestyle, you'll be amazed at how much better you'll feel over time. Next, we'll talk about a few more tips to help you on your journey to pain-free movement. Stay with me as we wrap up these powerful exercises. We've already covered some powerful exercises to help with joint pain, but as we come to the final part of this video, I want to share a few more tips that will complement everything we've discussed. These will help you continue making progress in improving your joint health and overall well-being. Now, as we age, it's not just about the exercises we do but also about how we approach our daily habits. And one of the most important things you can do for your joints is to listen to your body. It's easy to push yourself too hard, especially when you start feeling better, but remember that joint pain relief takes time. Don't overdo it in the beginning. Start slow, and gradually increase the intensity of your exercises as your body adjusts. It's perfectly okay to take a rest day if you're feeling too sore or tired. That's how you give your body the time it needs to recover and build strength. Another crucial habit to adopt is maintaining a healthy weight. The more weight you carry, the more strain it puts on your joints, especially in areas like your knees, hips, and lower back. By keeping your weight in check, you'll be reducing the pressure on these important joints, making it easier for them to move freely and with less pain. This doesn't mean you have to go on an extreme diet. Just being mindful of what you eat and maintaining a balanced diet can make a big difference. Eating foods that reduce inflammation, like omega-3 rich fish, leafy greens, and nuts, can also help support your joint health from the inside out. And here's another tip: make sure you're hydrating enough. Water is essential for joint health because it helps keep the cartilage in your joints lubricated. Dehydration can lead to increased friction between the bones, causing more pain and stiffness. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day, and if you're engaging in physical activity, be sure to hydrate even more. If water feels a bit boring to you, try adding slices of lemon or cucumber for a refreshing twist. Hydration is often overlooked, but it's an easy and effective way to support your joints and overall health. Now, let's talk about rest and recovery. This might seem counterintuitive, especially when you're trying to stay active and strong, but rest is just as important as exercise when it comes to managing joint pain. When you exercise, you create tiny tears in the muscle fibers, and they need time to repair and rebuild stronger. This process is what helps improve muscle strength and joint stability. So, don't skip out on your rest days. Your body needs that recovery time to repair and refresh itself, making the next day's exercises even more effective. Finally, let's talk about a great tool to help manage joint pain: heat and cold therapy. Both heat and cold can work wonders in reducing pain and inflammation in your joints. Cold packs are excellent for reducing swelling and numbing pain after an intense activity or exercise. On the other hand, heat therapy helps relax tight muscles and improve blood flow to the joints. You can use a heating pad or warm compress for a soothing effect, especially after stretching or doing strength exercises. Alternating between heat and cold throughout the day is a great way to manage pain, promote healing, and keep those joints feeling good. Now, as we wrap up, I want to remind you that improving joint health doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, and just like any other journey, it requires patience and consistency. But trust me, if you stick with these exercises, take care of your body, and make these habits a part of your daily routine, you'll start to feel better. You'll notice that your mobility improves, your pain decreases, and your energy levels go up. You'll be able to move more freely, without that constant ache holding you back. Remember, small changes really do make a big difference. The fact that you're taking the time to focus on your joint health shows that you're already on the right track. So, don't be discouraged if you don't see instant results. Celebrate the small victories, like when you can bend down to tie your shoes without discomfort, or when you're able to walk a little farther than you did last week. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these exercises or tips before? How do you manage joint pain in your daily life? Drop a comment below and share your experiences with the community. We're all in this together, and your story could help someone else feel inspired to start their own journey to pain-free movement. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. I'm always sharing more tips and exercises to help you live your best life at any age. Here's to feeling stronger, healthier, and more mobile than ever before. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep moving, keep stretching, and remember, it's never too late to take control of your health and live a pain-free life.